Joy Sempai, fashion designer from Leatherings. Today we will discuss about what you should know about quilted leather jackets. Year in and year out, leather jackets remain the single most popular style of outerwear. There's a good reason for this popularity. They are stylish, comfortable, classic, and available in a countless number of colors and fashion designs. Perhaps this is why millions of people continue to sport a leather jacket, even with a countless number of other jacket and outwear garments from which to choose. But leather jackets have gone through a number of evolutionary changes over the years, introducing new concepts to this otherwise classic garment. One of these changes is the use of quilted lining, which adds a new dimension to this classic choice of outwear. The early days of the leather jacket. Before we reveal the nuances of quilted leather jackets and why they are taking the fashion world by storm, let's first take a few steps back to discuss the origins of the leather jacket. While most people are familiar with the general concept behind leather jackets, they do not know when or where this garment came from. The leather jacket has origins dating back to the early 1900s, a time during which United States Air Force pilots and their crewmen wore brown leather bomber jackets during World War II flights. Back then, airplanes lacked the advanced heating systems of modern-day aircraft, forcing pilots and their crew to wear thick leather jackets in an effort to stay warm. Some of these bomber jackets were insulated with fleece, sheepskin or similar materials for added warmth, protecting pilots and crewmen from extreme temperatures at high flight altitudes. Enter the quilted leather jacket. The modern-day quilted leather jacket is much like the bomber jackets worn by Air Force pilots during WW2. They are made with genuine leather materials featuring an insulated padding that's made through quilting. The quilted interior serves as an extra layer of insulation, helping to protect the wearer from cold temperatures. But even if you have no plans on flying, wearing a quilted leather jacket will most certainly prove useful, especially during the cold winter and fall months. Quilted lining is a simple yet beneficial feature that really adds value to a leather jacket. The vast majority of leather jackets are made without any additional fabric or material. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, as some men and women prefer the look of a classic, 100% leather jacket. Others, however, prefer a softer and warmer jacket, much like the characteristics found in quilted leather jackets. If you fall under the latter category, you should check out our store to browse through some of the high-end quilted leather jackets that we offer, sold exclusively here at Leather Cult. The retro quilted leather jacket is one of the many quilted leather jackets that we offer. It's made with genuine Napa sheepskin soft leather and features antique brass zippers for an added level of visual style. And if you're worried about the retro quilted leather jacket not fitting, you can always specify your measurements for a custom design. There's no easier or better way to purchase a quilted leather jacket. How quilted leather jackets are made. Quilted leather jackets are made using a variety of different techniques, materials, and craftsmanship processes. While there are subtle nuances between the different jackets, however, they are all typically made using the same basic quilting process. Quilting involves the sewing of two or more layers to create a single, thicker layer. Two pieces of leather are quilted together, containing some other type of fabric or insulating material sandwiched in between. Once the upper and bottom leather layers are sewn together, it creates a thick piece of fabric that's heavier and more insulating than just a single piece of leather. Quilting isn't a new process by any means. The practice has been around for literally centuries, dating all the way back to the Egyptian First Dynasty of 3400 BC. However, it wasn't until the 21st century when leather jackets were made using quilting techniques. This opened the doors to a whole new world of options, as quilted leather jackets combined all of the attractive elements of the classic leather jacket with quilting and its respective benefits. Quilted leather jackets offer greater warmth and protection from the elements, making them ideal for cold weather. The presence of quilted fabric/material adds a new visual dynamic to this classic choice of outerwear. Quilted leather jackets may also offer greater physical protection for motorcycle riders. Some people prefer the softer and more supple texture of quilted leather as opposed to non-quilted leather. Let's face it, quilted leather jackets are currently trending, with men and women alike seeking to wear them. That's end of podcast. Thank you. If you want to order quilted leather jacket, then check out leatherings.com.